This video, honestly, I feel like it's going to be super transparent. I'm probably going to say some things in this video that you guys probably don't know about me. What's up, guys? It's Andrea and I am back again with another video. As you guys can tell by the title, today I am going to be talking all about 2020. This video was actually requested yesterday when I posted a picture on my community page, and someone said that I should talk about my goals and what I have planned for 2020, and I actually thought that was a super good idea. So if you're interested in hearing about what I have planned, what I'm looking forward to in 2020, keep watching. So this year I'm actually doing things a little bit different. Well, not necessarily. I've never been the type to actually broadcast my goals. Of course, there's certain things that I want to make a reality in 2020. There are certain things that I want to surpass and certain things that I want to fulfill this year, but I necessarily don't like to speak on those things. I rather jot them down, write them down, and I encourage that for you guys as well. If you have goals, write them down. The more you write them down, the more you see them, the more for me that I pray about them, the more that I actually see them come into fruition, whatever the word is. I've never been the type to necessarily broadcast them out for everyone to hear. I'm very strategic in the way that I do things. I necessarily don't like to speak on things until they actually happen. When it comes to goals and certain things that I have planned for myself. But I do want to say for this year, and I want to actually share this with you guys, which is why I decided to make this video. There are 3 key things that I really want to focus on this year. In this video, honestly, I feel like it's going to be super transparent. I'm probably going to say some things in this video that you guys probably don't know about me, but I try to be as open and as honest with you guys as possible. So we are going to jump into the one of the 3 things that I want to focus on this year. Okay, so alongside from my goals that I've already written down, I actually recently bought a planner for this year. It's across the room, so I'm not going to get it. But alongside those goals for this year, one of the things that I want to focus on, well, let me just say the 3 things. So consistency, growth, and peace. I feel like if I truly focus on those things this year, it's going to affect me in every aspect of my life, friendship-wise, career-wise, family-wise, relationship-wise, every aspect of my life. If I really tune in and focus on these things, even YouTube, my brand, Instagram, here on whatever, inspiring you guys, consistency for one. Let me explain. So there were times throughout 2019 where I got super, and even 2018, from the jump when I started this YouTube channel, I felt like there were times where I became super inconsistent, and that I see that affecting the whole brand within its entirety. And that's something that I really want to focus on this year. As far as my brand and my YouTube and helping you guys out. I don't like the idea of, one, and y'all know this, I don't like the idea of me forcing a video out or putting a video together last minute or just throwing something together just to have a video to post. I do not like that. But I also do not like to be inconsistent and not post for weeks, months on end. So it's just finding that soft spot and making sure that I have video ideas lined up, that I'm consistent with my posting, I'm consistent with communicating with you guys, consistent with posting on Instagram. I know one of the things that I have super bad is not responding to you guys on Instagram. I am one person, and there are a lot of you guys, and there are a lot of messages that I know that I need to get to, and I need to help you guys out. But it's just sometimes, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, it can get super repetitive. And especially some of the questions that I get asked are it can get kind of okay, I've already talked about this in a video, or okay, I've already addressed this multiple times once before. So it can kind of get not tiring, a little overwhelming, but I had came up with an idea one time late last year. I think I said something about doing a live on Instagram to kind of answer the questions, but no one really, I feel like no one was really a fan of that. So I'm trying to come up with a way. I think I need to set aside a day where I can go through my Instagram messages and even go through the comments on here. Sometimes I just feel like I'm not as responsive as I should be. I'm not as consistent in my responses as I should be. So definitely consistency across the board. when it comes to just being there for you guys and posting for you guys and making sure that the content is good. The quality of the content is so much better than the quantity. Like, I'm okay for right now posting one video a week, every Saturday. Hopefully it can continue to be every Saturday. I rather me post a good video where I'm helping you guys versus me posting like a video every single day where I'm not even like helping you guys in any shape or form. So definitely gonna work on that. And that's why I ask you guys all the time, like, what ideas or what videos do you guys want to see? Because honestly, like, I'm doing this for y'all. So if there's any specific video that you want to see, I want to make sure that I'm putting it out there for you guys. So yesterday, someone said they wanted to see this video. So here I am making this video and posting it for you guys today. So the more I think about it, I feel like consistency just really falls into just like my brand, not necessarily like any other aspect in life in general. I guess I could say this. So I can be more consistent with going to the gym this year and actually like continuing to do it throughout the year. So this is something, gonna be super transparent here. I have actually, so I think when people see me go to the gym, they think I'm going because I want to lose weight, which is absolutely not the case whatsoever. I've noticed, my friends noticed, my family has noticed that I have actually lost quite a bit of a weight since I have graduated from nursing school. And that is unintentionally. I have never, ever, really ever said, oh, I want to like lose weight. That was never been my goal or my plan. So I'm saying all of this to say, I am in a phase in life right now where I think my body and my life, my brain, everything is just trying to adjust to life outside of being outside of school. Of course, like, I've been graduated for 6 months now, but I've also been in school for well over 12 years consistently, like starting from day one. So it's just a whole like transition process. And with that, of course, comes like stress and anxiety. And how I cope with certain things, I just don't eat. And so obviously that has impacted my weight. So that is why I am now in the gym, hopefully gaining muscle and not losing any more weight. I'm trying to find that fine balance of making sure that I'm not losing any more weight and that I'm eating more and that I'm gaining muscle. So if you guys have any tips for that, please be sure to let me know. But that is something that I definitely want to be more consistent with, is just making sure that I'm in the gym and lifting, not losing. So yeah, that should be interesting. The next thing, and actually I feel like I should have said this first because this is actually something that's super, super, super important to me. And I feel like if you do not have this, you do not have, like, you can't even focus on anything else, to be honest. And that is peace. So my first one was consistency. My second one is peace. And really with that just comes like peace in general, peace over my mind, peace over my life. And I've said this before to you guys, I have a really bad, super bad habit of like overthinking things and creating scenarios that aren't even true. And I mean, that's just the reality of it. I'm a person just like you guys. Like, I have feelings just like you guys. So, I saw a comment one day that was something along the lines of like, I make all of this look so easy. Do not be fooled. I struggle just like you guys. Like I said, I have feelings just like you guys. I have breakdowns and meltdowns just like you guys. And so one of the things that I feel like definitely plays into that is just not having a peace of mind. And that's something, again, I'm being transparent, that's something that I consistently pray for a lot. Definitely stopping like the overthinking and controlling my thoughts. And just really believing in myself, because that's something that I've honestly done for a while, is like doubt myself. And that's something that has definitely like affected me. I can see in literally every aspect of my life. And now more so that I'm in like my career, I can see it like affecting my career and like me going to work and stuff. My thoughts have a tendency to like be on 10. So peace is so important to me, and I'm just trying like different ways to like channel my inner peace and like block any negativity. And that's so cliche to say, honestly, but I feel like that's super important. And me just making sure that I'm not distracted by anything that's negative or like steered in the wrong direction, because again, that all ties into, like I said, me losing all that weight that I probably shouldn't have lost. I know that me at certain points not having a sound of peace like has affected that weight loss as well. So again, I feel like that is definitely number one on my list. Like if I don't have that, if I don't have peace, then my whole life has a disruption to it. So that's something that I'm definitely working on. Like I said, I'm trying to find different ways to like make sure that I'm focused and that I remain focused and that I don't let my thoughts control me. I was actually like listening to a podcast this morning that said something along the lines of making sure that we're focusing on the reality, because sometimes when we focus on those scenarios that we create in our head that are not even true, like that's where our emotions come from, and we have a tendency to react off of our emotions. And if you're reacting off of something that's not true, then obviously you're gonna have a negative outcome. So that's something that I'm definitely working on. And you know, like I said, I'm not perfect by any means necessary. I go through things just like you guys. I think what really it boils down to is like how you carry it and how you handle it, and how much you're broadcasting it. So of course, like I've said before, people have a tendency to only post the positives. I try to post positives and negatives. If I post a negative every time I went through something negative, it would be insane. But just know, like, you guys are not alone. And that's why I'm like, I really wanted to make this video to let you guys know, like, I go through stuff too. I am not perfect. And sometimes, like, when you see me not posting, like sometimes when I'm not posting on social media whatsoever, 9 times out of 10, I probably just need that break so I'm not distracted, or I'm not feeding into negativity, or I'm not sitting here overthinking about what my next post is going to be. So just keep that in mind. And again, that's something that I'm definitely working on. And if you feel like you struggle with that too, I highly encourage you, reach out to me. We can get through this together. But I highly encourage you to, you know, tackle it as soon as you can. Like, try to get ahead of it, because you don't want something that is, you don't want this to be something that is going to be everlasting. Like, you never want your thoughts to control you forever. So definitely jump on it while you can. My last thing that I'm going to focus on for 2020 is growth. So a couple videos ago, I made a video, obviously. I made a video, and in the title, it says something along the lines of getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. So I feel like that's something that is going to be really huge for me in 2020, especially with my job. Because I'm in a phase where I do feel uncomfortable, and I do feel like stuff around me is changing. But I'm trying to also realize that I'm also a person that does not like to stay stagnant. I am for change, but in order to go through change, like, you're going to have some growing pains. When you're feeling those growing pains, I have to remind myself to use that as motivation and as fuel to let me know, hey, like, you are becoming a better person than you were yesterday. But that is honestly easier said than done. I'll be honest, like, with my job right now, like I said, I'm in a phase where everything, and I said this in a video, I don't know which one it was, but like, everything is still new. Granted, graduated 6 months ago, like, I've been working for 6 months. All of this stuff is still new. Not only am I in a specialty, I am still learning how to be a nurse. So it's like 10,000 things that I'm trying to juggle, about to come off orientation. And I'm feeling those growing pains. I'm feeling change. I'm feeling uncomfortable. And honestly, to be transparent with you guys, it's not something that I thoroughly enjoy. I don't like to feel uncomfortable. I don't like to feel like things around me are changing. But I also, like I said, I don't like to stay stagnant. So, just knowing that if I want to grow, and I do want to grow, that's something that I do want to do, that there are going to be some uncomfortable feelings that come with it. And I'm trying to be okay with that. Again, I am a human. I am just like you guys. So it can get uncomfortable, and it's going to be uncomfortable, but I'm trying to focus on the bigger picture, on where I want to be in 6 months, where I want to be in 12 months, where I want to be in 5 years. And in order to do that, I have to go through these growing pains right now. So consistency, actually backtrack. So peace, consistency, and growth all 2020. Like I said, guys, of course I have goals that I have written down that I'm really focusing on, but those 3 things, like those 3 keywords, I really have to focus on if I really want to fulfill my goals in their entirety. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's super like informal, I'm chilling, like, but I just wanted to let you guys know, and also to get that feel that, you know, I am just like you guys. I know I keep saying that, but I never want to paint a picture that everything in my life is perfect, or that I don't have any problems or I don't have any issues, because I do. And that's why this year, there are things that this year that I really want to focus on so that I can become better. I can inspire you guys more. I can motivate you guys more. We can grow together. Obviously, like, I have so many goals and so many, things that I want to accomplish for this channel, for you guys. There's so many things that I have planned for the future that I need to work on myself now, my peace now, my everything now. So then when that time comes, like, I'm all full force. Like, I never want to halfway do something because I'm struggling with something internally. So that is that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Someone made the comment the other day that my videos are all over the place. It's because I feel like my thoughts, I try to catch them before they leave. So if you ever feel like my videos are all over the place, I'm super sorry. It's just I try to condense everything that I want to say in a very small amount of time. But trust me, I'm working on it. I don't try to ramble on. I don't try to be on 10 all the time. That's that. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any goals or any key factors that you really want to focus on in 2020 and you want to share them with me, be sure to leave them down below in the comments and I will definitely check them out. Again, I'm going to work on being more consistent with responding to you guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys have an amazing 2020. I am praying for all of you, each and every single one of you, every single day, for your growth, for your success, and anything that comes your way. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next video.